All right. You guys, workout 1 for the hammer throwdown, gymnastics and dumbbells. We're gonna go through the flow and the workout standards here, so bear with us. It's gonna be a little bit of information. So both athletes, all right, your team is going to have a 10-foot section from where this PVC pipe or this upright is to about 2 uprights down, so about 10 feet this way and straight back to the wall. That is going to be your lane, all right? Before the workout starts, both partners are going to be in this space on the outside of the rig closest to where the spectators will be standing. So we'll both start here. At the call of 3, 2, 1, go. Partner 1 will break to the pull-up bar to do their toes to bar. He will hop up and do as many as he wants to. I have to stay here until he comes and tags me out to switch. For toes to bar, the rep starts hanging, feet off the ground, elbows locked out. Feet come behind the vertical plane from the pull-up bar down at the bottom, and toes make contact with the bar in between your hands at the top. If you're doing scaled and you're doing knee raises instead, toes still need to come behind the vertical plane of the bar, but the knees just need to come up above 90 degrees or above the hip crease like the bottom of an air squat at the top of the rep for that to count. Once he's done, he'll run back out, he'll tag me, he'll stay here, and I'll break to the pull-up bar to do as many toes to bar as I want to. Once the toes to bar are done, all right, we'll switch again if we want to. We don't necessarily have to. Tag back out. We will then go to bench press, all right? So 42 toes to bar or knee raises is the start. The next piece is 36 reps of bench press. Now for bench press, the dumbbells will always start and finish on the floor where he just picked them up from on the ground, all right? We're not dumping them off to the sides, all right? You're gonna pick them up. Rep starts with the dumbbells touching your chest at the bottom and finishes with elbows locked out at the top over your center of mass, meaning if you press out to the sides and there's no part of the dumbbell that is over your torso, we need to reel those guys back in, all right? Once he's done, he's going to sit back up with the dumbbells, set them down on the floor, and then he's gonna come and tag me out. If you drop the dumbbells on the floor in this workout, it is a 10 rep penalty. That sounds fair. That's like 10 reps is gonna,
That's quite a bit.
After the 36 bench press are done, the dumbbells will then be, whichever partner is completing the last bench press reps, will then pick up the dumbbells and bring them to the box that is going to be inside the rig for the step overs. Once the dumbbells are there, we can either tap out, or the partner who just set them on the box may begin doing chin over bar pull-ups or ring rows, all right? For the chin over bar pull-ups, same thing, starting with locked out elbows at the bottom, all right? You can do any form of kipping you want to. The chin must pass over the horizontal plane of the bar at the top of each rep for that rep to count, all right? Same deal, I will stand back here, partner 2 will stand back here, and if and when he wants to tag out, we will tag, he will stay here, and I will break to the pull-up bar. For ring rows, if you're doing scaled, the only standard is that you need to start with locked out elbows at the bottom, and you need to finish at whatever your full range of motion is, all right? Your judge will have to be the call there, all right? Everybody's range of motion there is a little bit different, and touching the rings to your chest is not quite a universal ability, right? If you have a little bit of shoulder mobility issues, that's not necessarily going to be a fair standard. So your judge will make the call as to whether or not your range of motion stays the same and looks complete throughout this workout. And just so you know, we will be encouraging our judges to no rep you, so be smart, all right? Once you're done with 30 pull-ups or ring rows, you will then break to the dumbbell step overs, the dumbbells of which you moved earlier in the workout, all right? The standard for this one, real simple. The dumbbells need to be supported by your hands, nothing else. You can't rest them on your knees. You can't have them resting on the box. They must be floating in space, supported by your hands, and then you can step over the box however you see fit, all right?
You can't use grips to wrap around and hold the dumbbells.
Yes, no straps.
No straps.
Essentially, right? No straps. So in the palm of your hand, touching skin, ideally, all right? Supporting it and then stepping over however you see fit, all right? I do want to see everybody stepping off that box. Just because you're right behind another team by a rep or two, please don't try to jump off the box with weight in your hands. That's just a bad idea, right? Once we finish 24 reps on the box step overs, then whoever finishes those last reps will take the dumbbells, move them out to the floor space that you will be doing devil's press. You will be doing devil's press facing the crowd, but we'll get to that in just a moment. After the dumbbells are moved out to this area that we've been having as the staging area, the waiting area for the non-working partner as of this point, we can begin chest to bar or jumping chest to bar. All right, so the RX chest to bar pull-up, it's the same thing as the pull-up. As long as you start with locked out elbows at the bottom, the only thing that changes is your chest has to make contact with the bar. It is a chest to bar, not a chest near bar. All right, so your judges will be looking for actual contact, and that contact should be below your collarbone. So if you just get your neck to touch the barbell, that's not a chest to bar. Right, your chest is below your collarbones. All right, any kind of kipping is good. Once you finish 18 total reps there, jumping chest to bar. Yes, so you will have the ability to get a riser out of a box if you want. If you don't need it, you don't have to use it, but same thing. The only difference now is you're allowed to use the momentum from that jump to help you get your chest to bar, as Tyler just demonstrated. All right, once you get 18 of those reps done, you then move to your dumbbells in the devil's press area, in this area outside the rig, facing the lane of spectators that is going to be in front of you. With the remainder of the time to the 10-minute mark, you are going to accumulate as many synchro, single arm devil's presses as possible. So it's been double dumbbell up to this point. When you get to the devil's press, each partner takes one. Your chest must make it to the ground at the same time. And once both people's chests are on the ground, the middle portion doesn't matter, but then both of you must be locked out overhead at the same time. Shoulder, hip, knees, all open and in one straight line at the top. And then you switch every single rep. You can either switch in the air, like me and Tyler just did, or after a rep, you can also just set it down on the ground and then switch hands and go down. Again, the 2 points of this movement that must be synchro, you must be chest to the ground at the same time and overhead at the same time. Once the 10-minute mark hits, however many devil's press you've accumulated is your score, and that's workout one. That's one.
One take it done.
One take it done.